Hello everyone, sorry the D-log today has been really late. Well, today, no, I'm about. Sorry that yesterday's D-log was a bit late, and sorry I'm a bit apologetic and stuttery, but that's what I'm like this morning. Yeah, basically got a few good reasons to carry on again. Well, it was with a good reason, I'm not going to go into it because it's a bit funky. Basically I got my next mission of a payment, which was awesome. Can't go into details about what that is. And what's the dog doing? I ain't got a clue. But yes, I'm going to get back onto it again today. So anyway, I hope you all well, and today will be a lot better, I promise you. Well, I at least hope it will be. Right, this might be really windy. I am sorry if it is. It's a bit late, of course, but at least it's nice and bright. But yeah, that's the car park. Oh, it's like an old garage where I get my car fixed and stuff, and there's a Mazda place. But anyway, tonight I've got a lot to talk about, and I'm using my tablet to kind of give me some notes. Thanks, Christine. I'm not sure if you watch the vlogs, Christine. Let me know in SL if you do. I'm not sure if you do, but if you do, you know, that's a good idea. So, you know, thanks for the prompts. And again, I'll tell you in Second Life in a bit anyway, probably. But anyway, so I'm going to try and read this out and make it sound like I was not scripted, because it is basically a script. But anyway, so yeah, the moment I got into work today, right? Yeah, so shit. It just felt like, you know, well, basically the anxiety thing, nothing happened. It didn't feel like anything had happened really. And, well, 1 second. Shooting. If I remember, there's a little feature called orientation lock. If you push that, it'll not move. You won't do that. But anyway, yeah, so it just felt like nothing had happened. I haven't been anxious all week. Granted, throughout the shift it did get a bit weird, but then again that was just me being probably fatigued a bit. But basically I started the shift and it felt like this week hadn't happened. I wasn't anxious, I wasn't whatever, just put a smile on and moved on really. So, you know, I feel like I've got over the issue. I mean, I'm still thinking to go to the doctors and see what they recommend about the anxiety thing. But yeah, this kind of came on from this morning. I was speaking of Game with Muffins, and there's been a new project I've made thanks to her, and basically it came out of the blue, and basically that thing came in a heartbeat. I didn't really think about it. I'm like, oh, I want to do that, and God, I really can't remember my notes at all. But yeah, this game could be really fun. Thanks, Muffins. But yeah, this kind of brings me into about what happened last week. Now you might all know that I had a bit of a topic that made me very alive. That's the best word I could think of it, because I was really, you know, really picked an emotion out of me. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm going to just basically have one last say on the matter really. And you know, this might ruffle some feathers, but whatever. You know, I've made the decision what's best for me. So, you know, the fact I've been made to pay is really bad. But anyway, moving on from the script. Now, the main issue was last week I had some critique, and it kind of turned into a heated argument and debate and stuff. Now, my stance on it is, if you want to critique me, then so be it, that's fine. But the one thing I'm going to say, if you are sitting there thinking about what you're going to say, and you perceive that, you think that it might be perceived as an attack, that I'm being attacked, the person you're talking to about is being attacked, then you probably need to really rethink about how you critique people. You know, it's just, I've had enough of the whole feeling, you know, I can't really quote what's been said, because, you know, frankly I've lost the ability to give a shit about it. You know, so if you really feel that your critique might be perceived as attacking someone, then you really aren't doing it right, you know. And I don't need to be told things more than once, really, you know. And you know, this week I'm using as a reference point, and actually getting this quite good now. I'm going to use this week as a reference point to show you the kind of thoughts that go through my head, you know. So I don't find it hard to produce content, I don't find it hard to do anything I do, I really love doing it. And you know, if someone's going to be like nitpicking at my ideas, then so be it, you know. In my mind it's not lazy or whatever, we all have different methods. But anyway, that's kind of going off on a tangent, and I don't really want to do that because I've had enough of this argument. So yeah, And also one thing I'm going to go with, right, is if you say your opinion to me and you don't want me to tell you my opinion, then don't bother telling me your opinion first, maybe, because I don't really go for that I don't care approach. You know, you don't tell someone your shit and then go, oh well, no one cares, because you know you've taken the time to say what you've got to say. I'm going to take the time to say my bit. And that's how I feel, so I'm not going to take that shit anymore. You know, it's just ridiculous. I don't want to hear it, because the thing is, I've always taken critique on board, and there's been things I've been told and I haven't exactly followed them to the letter. You know, we all work in different ways and it doesn't really work for some people. Some people can be organised and some people can't be. Some people can produce content at a heartbeat. Some people take a few more hours to get a couple of videos out. We're all different, you know, and at the end of the day I will take critique on board, but I will not keep taking the bullshit, hate and stuff, you know. And there was a video by another YouTuber this week, and I've been told that it's on different people, but when it feels like it's all on you, you know, I can't help how it feels. It's like a couple of kids just go around talking shit about people's stuff, and they've got to have their say on it. So, you know, they're welcome to it. They can say what they want. It's their opinion and what they do. So, you know, and the thing is, I love my fan base, and I felt that they kind of got a bit of a hit. People will say rash things, and I've already had a word with Clayton, who was one of the followers, and you know, I feel a bit bad because he feels like I've told him off. You know, I mean, there was things said in the heat of the moment which I don't condone, but you know, happened, and you know, it's moved on. But when you start portraying me as someone who's really big, or someone who's just like, you know, got something sort of special, and doesn't really, you know, like it when his fans get upset, or he gets upset at stuff, you know, doing stuff like that, and how he might be a bit butthurt and shit, you know, that doesn't cut it with me. I'm not anyone big, I'm just a regular person. I mean, look, it's a bog standard road. This is a nice little road. Up there is a nice little road. Up there's some nice houses. I live down here where this kid is. Down there in the common houses, where the people, hello Rob, you're right, where the people, so I'm having a very serious discussion today, Rob, it's a serious discussion.
Is it?
And you know, I'm just a regular person who's trying to make his way. Now, you know, you can sugarcoat it a bit saying like, I only want you to do well and shit, but you know, if you're going to be negative, then I'm sorry, but frankly, piss off. At the end of the day, like I say, I handle critique, I take it. Sometimes I don't agree with it, sometimes I do. But, you know, I'm still learning how to do things. I haven't been doing things as long as some people. I haven't got all this fancy equipment, like, you know, all these different whatever, you know. I've got quite a lot of good stuff. But anyway, you know, my fan base are important to me, and that's all that matters, really. And I'm not going to talk about this from this point onwards. I've had my final say. If they choose to move on, they can move on, you know. I'll apologise for a couple of issues that I've had with people, how they've been. I've apologised on their behalf, and it's all done. So we're going to get back to the good stuff now. How was your day at college?
It was alright.
Was it? What did you do?
Lots of many different things.
And why did you do that? Was it because of reasons again?
I don't know, but I think you're pointing the camera at my neck.
Yeah, but don't worry. He thinks because I've only been doing this for about a month, 2 months, I don't know how to hold a camera, but I do. So
you still look like you're looking at my neck.
I'm looking at your eyeball right now. But anyway, you don't want to see that in a second. But yeah, you know, what was I going to say? You know, because both, you know, going back to my fan base, don't want to hear it. We all said it. We all go on YouTube. Like we play a video game. We get to play a video game so we can have fun playing the game. You know, complete stuff and whatever. If we see any kin drama or guild drama, we steer clear of it. You know, how many times have you had drama in your Drift City? It's quite often, isn't it? Really, it's, you know.
Past 6 months, nothing really.
But you know what I mean. But what's the first thing you would do if you had drama? How would you feel?
I don't know.
Well, you wouldn't want to be around it, would you? You'd try and steer yourself away from it, wouldn't you? God, he's really fucking dense, aren't you? You're really dense. So
I don't get involved with it all, ever.
Yes. No, doggy. No, boy. He gets really excited.
The dog just got mad.
That's the dog's opinion. He's like, fuck the haters. But anyway, yeah. You know, you just try and steer away from it because you don't need it. So, you know, I'm just had enough of the whole tit for tat thing. Take him on the field, you might as well. But yeah, anyway. So this is my reference point. It's all done. Now, how long have we done? 9 minutes, right? So we've done quite a lot of talking. So he's going to take the dog onto the field. Who's that? Oh, and Rob, we're going to have to cross over. Let's cross him over to the other side. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can still see me. So there's someone coming over the road, and he's very funny around people. He's even protective around my mum against us.
He bit me.
And he bit me as well.
Bit a chunk out of my leg, nearly. Well, not that serious.
Has that person just crossed the road?
No.
No, it's alright. Anyway, sorry for the random bullshit. So as you can see, I do feel a lot better. I've kind of snapped out of it, and I've learned that I need to grow up a little bit. And there are going to be people out in the world who always criticise and stuff, you know, and always fucking negative. You know, I used to be like that back in 2009. I was off 3 months of it. I wanted to, anyway, we're not going to go into that. I wanted to, you know, it's all negative stuff, and that's what I'm going to say. So anyway, to this project, I hope you guys all enjoy this, and this is kind of a plea really for a bit of help. I know you guys really do a hell of a lot, you know, just watching the videos. He's a lot of support, you know. Even Nova Frost, you know, for example, I love Nova Frost. He'll be away for a week and he'll come back and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't get a chance to watch all your vlogs, because, you know, he's a really busy kid. And, you know, you all do it. But basically, anyway, going back on the topic, take him on if you want, because I'm just going to finish this off. I am getting tired of carrying this camera. Basically, if you guys could help me out with this project I'm doing, it's come on spur of the moment, there was no planning, no pre-thought. Cars. Yeah, sorry. This was supposed to be serious. I mean, I'm halfway through the notes and I haven't got anywhere else with it. But yeah, if you guys could really help me out with this series, I really could appreciate it. Even if it's just like, if you haven't got enough time to watch the video, I understand you've all got real lives and stuff. You know, if you can at least check it out, like it if you can, and there's some a favourite and subscribe. Not subscribe, you already are subscribers. The kind of people who watch these are subscribers. What?
He's trying to get under. Over. Jump.
You can't really see that, but he can't be able to jumping. But anyway, it's going to be a really hyped up game. Now you all might have heard of it. I'm trying to do flashbacks in this video, but for sake of argument, if I get home and go, I can't be asked, well, I should be asked to do edits and do stuff. It's Black Mesa sauce, which is not the red sauce variety of the stuff you get in bottles. It's based on the Source engine, Half-Life 2 engine, and it's Half-Life reincarnated, it's redone. Now, I only realised today, thanks to Muffins again, that the game's coming out. It's already out, and I was working, so fuck, that's stupid. I'm going to be covering that. The challenge is to try and make it the first game that I sit down and properly finish, because if I recall, it's about an 8 to 12 hour long game, and I haven't really sat down for a while and recorded for more than say 2 hours or 3 hours in the for a while. So that's going to be my challenge, to get it recorded and uploaded. The reason why I want to try and push this is because of a console I want to get, and you know, ultimately I want the channel to grow, but there is a bit of an ulterior motive, and I'm happy to say it. I want to get the Wii U. Now, I don't know, I would like to try and get the Wii U because it's a new console. Firstly, one, I haven't had a new console ever. I mean, like, I've had the PS3 and stuff, but not on launch. I'd like to get that, but because of how work is and stuff and other stuff, I haven't got the money to do so. So, you know, partially I'm trying to get the channel out there, because if this, as hyped as it is, I could really do really well out of this, and you could help my channel gain that momentum. You know, it's not money hungry, whatever. I mean, you know, even if you guys can just share the video with your friends, you know, it gives me a chance to hopefully build on that series. And you know, because I had considered, where is it now? So, well, I've already pre-ordered it, even though I can't afford it. I mean, I can always cancel it close to the time. You know, everyone's doing it, you know, they can't really be too moody on that one, I suppose. But, you know, I've pre-ordered it, the premium edition, the black edition, of course. because apparently as the SP said, who would get the regular edition with nothing if you can get the premium edition with something, and blah blah blah. So I'm going to hopefully get that with the Super Mario Bros. Wii U version. But yeah, I did actually consider doing donations for this, asking for chippings and stuff. However, that kind of feels cheap, especially considering I'm partnered. So, you know, I'm really going to put that effort into getting this done, and so if you guys can, you know, just check it out. You know, I feel like I'm here begging, but I don't think it is. You know, I would prefer. I mean, if you guys do want to help out by doing a chipping, you know, let me know. Yeah, there's no pressure on anyone to do anything, you know. So, you know, anything that people do donate to the channel will be for the good of the channel, not just, you know, whatever. But yeah, if I do it like this and try and push this videos, because the more people watch them and engage in them and whatever, the more chance it's got of being noticed. Like how, you know, the live streams really help out. So if you guys can, you know, do that, it'd really be appreciated. So really, I think that sums it up. Yeah, pretty much sums it up. My arm is killing me because I couldn't change hands because Robert's got the dog, and I can change hands now because I ain't holding the tablet in the other one. So yeah, I'd like your input on that, guys. What do you think? You know, I know that was a long video, but this is officially a channel update anyway, to kind of update you. You know, I think this past week, thanks to anyone who supported me and thanks to anyone who's put up with me, like Craig. I want to thank, you know, people like Craig, Steve Boyd, Christine, you know, and other people for just being there, helping me out. You know, and I've just had enough of this negativity. Let's keep improving the channel, keep improving me up, and stop being so stupid. What do you think? Do you agree? I'm trying. Listening. He wasn't listening, so you didn't hear about the title part when I called you a twat and a goofball.
I know you didn't say that.
Oh, so you were listening, were you? Yeah, he got attacked by something on YouTube. That might go viral now. Haha. But yeah, I'm gonna get home. But by the way, don't forget, none of the other series, LOTRO, Flying Vegas, are going anywhere. I'll be doing live streams, I'll be doing all that shit. I've got 4 days off now, so I've got all time in the world to do what I want. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you did get to the end. Please say the secret word, which is penguin, covered in chocolate sauce. There we go. If you got to the end and you are a loyal subscriber and stuff, and you saw that and you didn't skip, say chocolate covered penguin.
What's the chocolate covered penguin about?
Anyway, if you don't know what that means, basically it's a whole trick. I'm not sure who did it in the past, and they might have tried it, is to gauge how many people watch your stuff and are interested. Put in a secret word. And he's like, okay, what's he on about? Oh, bus.
A Hummer.
Oh, it's a Hummer. Shit, it's a Hummer.
An orange one.
It's an orange Hummer with loads of shit on it. And that's just the drivers. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. You're all great. And don't forget to give way to oncoming vehicles if you do come down this way, you know, because you're going to crash if you're not careful. Thanks guys for watching. Have a good day, have a good night. You are awesome, my chocolate covered penguins, and I'll see you all tomorrow in the next episode of the D-Log. Peace out guys. Adios. How much time can I make this in outro?
I don't know.
Penguins.